Tell them we don't really mind.
Doing good is
One
just
thing's for certain, they can't stop the shine. They don't like us and we love it.
That's right, beautiful people.
Tell them we don't really care. Doing good is just a habit. Yeah. We don't want no fights, mind people are wrong way.
Viewers, hello and good morning. Welcome to the beautiful 284 Media. We're coming to you live and direct from the beautiful British Virgin Islands. I'm Ron Grant. It is always a pleasure. I'm exceptionally excited this morning because we are joined by the BVI Sensation himself, the one and only Jougo, Rahul Jougo Sprava. Some call him Uncle Jougo, but he is in the studio today doing some amazing things, actually on tour. I call it the Jougo and VIBE Takeover. They're coming to a city near you, as you heard before, playing the hit Good Vibe itself, which has become an anthem, and we're going to get into all the details of that, but after a quick commercial break, stay tuned. We're going to have some fun this morning.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
Viewers, thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, I'm here with the man himself, Jougo. Jougo, first of all, welcome back to the studios. A happy Wednesday to you, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, man. Always a pleasure to be here on 284 Media. And I mean, you guys doing a real thing. I must commend you, and thank you once again for having me.
Absolutely. Now, the song, of course, one of my favorite songs, and I know it is an anthem for many others, not only in the Virgin Islands, but regionally and internationally, Good Vibe, which is an anthem. Before I get into that and all the hits that have been taking place out of your studios for 2021, 20 years, over 20 years in the business, and you're still doing remarkable things. COVID has hit us, but that has not stopped the music, which I absolutely love. Tell us what this past year has been like for you as an artist.
The past year, you know, it had its ups and downs due to COVID. But, you know, we had to, when I say we, I relate to, related to myself and Vibe.
Of course.
I'm Jougo. I roll as an artist sometimes, but most times, we roll as Vibe. Same team, never get it confused. You know, within the past few years, we had our ups and downs. COVID related, we had to kind of reinvent ourselves, I had to reinvent myself. So, you know, I had to kind of take the solo artist route. So I could squeeze in the door, and as I get in the door, make a bigger space, and everybody come through the door. And when I talk about everybody coming through the door, I ain't even talking about Vibe only. I'm talking about the whole entire BVI coming through, so we could display what we have to offer musically.
I love that. And speaking of opening up the door, for the past year, despite of COVID, you have been on tour. I mean, city to city to city, bringing Virgin Islands music to Americans, Caribbean people who are living in the USA. A lot of us might not even imagine that there are Virgin Islanders living in Milwaukee that would be interested in our music. But believe it or not, whether they're from the Virgin Islands or not, they are lovers of our music. And apart from the past year of tour, you're going to be in Milwaukee on Friday, and then you're going to Orlando on Saturday. Before we get into these upcoming dates, which are taking place this weekend, tell us about the past year in touring city to city, bringing love and light to the people of the USA and Caribbean people with our Virgin Islands music. What has that been like?
Man, it has been absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing to take our culture and take it abroad. Absolutely amazing to see people actually singing songs that we created from our culture, our style, word for word, you know, in a crowd. Actually amazing to see how our people come out and unite. You know, they would drive down to a show for miles, for hours driving just to come to be a part of the show, to have a taste of home, of our BVI culture, of our Virgin Islands culture. So one word, I'll say it again, absolutely amazing.
After a 20-year plus career, and you still receiving this level of love and appreciation from locals and sometimes total strangers, how does that make you feel?
It's a real good feeling. It just goes to show sometimes you put in the work and you reap the benefits after. You know, so sometimes you feel like you're walking and nothing is happening, and you know people are actually listening and actually loving it. And when the opportunity presents itself, then it would go out there internationally, worldwide. I would like to say, let's just say, I would like to use that term that the premier used yesterday. He said, keep pushing, keep pushing, and that stuck in my head. He said, keep pushing, keep pushing. In the midst of I'm trying to quote, I'm trying to remember what he said. Just 2 seconds. In the midst of childbirth, what does the doctor say? Keep pushing, keep pushing. You know, and then you know after all the fight and all the pushing, you will get the highlight of your life. In that regard, it will be a child. In this regard, it will be the reward from the music that we've been doing. So. You know.
Beautiful. I think that serves also as an encouragement to creatives and artists, not only in music across the territory, as a shining example to keep pushing. It's often difficult, but just like you said in quoting our Honorable Premier, keep pushing. This Saturday and Friday, viewers are going to see the flyers on the screen, but for persons in the Milwaukee and Orlando areas, VIBE and Jougo are coming to a city near you. Of course, Milwaukee on Friday, and then Orlando alongside VIBE on Saturday. What can the people expect, Jougo, this weekend?
Man, you can expect a great show as usual, a great show. We're coming out to perform for you, you know what I mean, bringing you hits that you love and bringing you introducing new music and new style to you at the same time. So I want you to come out, expect a show, Jougo, VIBE, TJ, you know, the whole squad gonna be there live and direct. So for the show, everybody, I want you to come out, walk with your flags. I don't care where you're from. Walk with your flags, because when we reach up there, we're one Caribbean. Okay, I represent the Virgin Islands, but we also represent the whole Caribbean. BVI to be exact, but if you have a BVI flag, walk with that too. Walk with, you know, the more BVI flag, the merrier. You're gonna have a real good time, I guarantee you. So here we are. Friday, we in Milwaukee, but Friday I'm going to be representing for the team in Milwaukee, and Saturday we're taking the whole team to Orlando. You can't afford to miss it. A piece of BVI culture, Virgin Islands culture, in your neighborhood this weekend.
Beautiful. And speaking of an amazing show, viewers, I'm going to toss to these clips for us here in the BVI who may not be able to travel. Take a look at the magic that is happening across the world when we look at our Virgin Islands music, the champion himself, Jougo, alongside VIBE. Take a look at these amazing performances. Indeed, the magic, indeed, the love and light sharing to the rest of the world. Jougo, I have to go back to something that you said earlier that I found extremely impactful, talking about squeezing your way through the door, not just for you, but making enough space so that others from the Virgin Islands could squeeze in as well.
Yep.
How important is it for persons of, whether you're in music, whether you're in politics, no matter the industry that you are, how important would you say it is for us to really try to strive to squeeze our way through the door, not so that we get in and we stay in, but for those behind us, they can also come in?
It's extremely important because what we leave behind will be our legacy, and it's not just for us in the sense of, you know, everybody. I strongly believe in that there's a time and place for everything, and everybody has a time to be at the best. And I'm not gonna always be here. Those who do it with us is not gonna always be here, but we want to make sure that our culture and our BVI, the BVI product, our Virgin Islands product is there, you know, even when we're gone. So we need everybody to come through and at the same time be impactful.
Amazing. Now, it's Christmas season. We have a lot ahead of us. What is expected? What do you have lined up, you and your team, to bring in the Christmas season? What can we expect?
Christmas season is coming up, and that's one of our favorite seasons. This year, we have a lot of gigs all over as usual. But this year, we're going to try to do something a little different from on the homegrown end. Shout out Brent Hoyt, the whole homegrown team. We're putting a kind of melody together, right, where we could incorporate other artists locally. So probably myself will be on there. We probably might use gospel artists,
Beautiful.
Probably Gabriel Dene. We probably might use a reggae artist. We're gonna definitely include the younger artists in the BVI as well. All the upcoming artists. We're definitely giving them a platform to display themselves for this Christmas melody that will be playing through the whole Christmas, hopefully. But yeah, we working together holistically to put out something that we could use not only for this Christmas, but for Christmas to come, Virgin Islands style, BVI style, all way, all Christmas.
Beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first on 284 Media with the man himself, Jougo, and the sensation that is Vibe, bringing love and light to the beautiful people of not only Tortola, but regionally and internationally as well. Jougo, we wish you much success as you guys tour this weekend. Continue to be safe, enjoy yourselves, and thank you so much for not only sharing your gifts and talents, but to putting the Virgin Islands essentially on the map and highlighting our beautiful sounds and culture through music. We wish you much success and also a beautiful Christmas season to you and your family. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for having me here at 284 Media. And I want to say on behalf of all the creatives on the BVI, thank you for always displaying what we do in a positive light, and we really appreciate you.
Viewers, that is all the time we have, but that is, of course, not all the content. Be sure to stick and stay to 284 Media. This evening, my colleague Kamal and I will be bringing you the daily updates, both locally, regionally, and internationally. We have a lot going on in the news. And then, of course, at 8 p.m., we're going to be covering The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, hosted by yours truly. We're in Season 3, and this evening, we feature the one and only Mr. Nikoy Hendrickson. All this and so much more. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.